And let's come on down to a seat. Okay, we're just gonna do a little bit of hip movement to groove everything that we just did. So this is a choose your own adventure kind of thing. As you're coming out, I'm gonna go through it. So if you feel really comfortable sitting in a bear position, I'm gonna have you squeeze a block into your chest, and we're gonna try to do this without hands. If you feel like you need a little bit more support, of course, 100%, take your hands behind you, okay? So you can lean back as much as you need to allow for the pelvis to move forward towards a neutral-ish position. Okay, so we're gonna try a couple things. Really just one thing with a little plus to it. Okay, so we're gonna try some internal rotation all the way down to the floor. Now when we get to the floor, we're gonna try to lift up and come into that full hip extension that we just did at the wall. So you're gonna drive the knee back, place it down on the floor. You're gonna lift, we're gonna pull it back in that 90-90 position, drive the heel down, then we're gonna transition over to the other side. Okay, with or without hands, your choice. When you get there, we're gonna lift up, try to move into that hip extension, all the way back to that 90-90, and then all the way back up, okay? Make sense? Cool, okay. So we're just gonna go for a time here. We're gonna go for 2 minutes. So I want you to just go at your own pace, and I want you to feel all the stuff, okay? So take a breath in. Brace. I want as maximum effort as you can. Try to drive that outer right leg into the ground. Start by rotating internally that left thigh. Leave your sit bones on the ground for as long as you can. When you get that maximum internal rotation, let the knee come all the way down. Lean a little bit forward if you need to. Lift up, pull that back leg into hip extension, land it on the ground. Hands up or down, lift, come back into that 90-90, drive the heel down. Externally rotate that other leg. Keep your legs as far apart as they can go for the whole time. Back into the middle. Internally rotate as far as you can without the butt bones coming off the ground. Come all the way down to the floor, 90-90. Lift the back leg up. Pull it into extension, float it to the ground. Up, back into 90-90. That was 1 minute, so one more on each side. Keep your knees as far apart as you can. They're not friends. We don't want them to touch. All right, internal rotation that first side again. Control, lots of tension. Land on the ground, lean forward enough to lift. Take it back, squeeze the butt, float it down. Lift, back into that 90-90, float it down. Externally rotate, maximum external, and then the other leg follows. Up to the middle. Last time on this side. Internal rotation, land in 90-90. Lean forward enough to get some lift off. Take it back into that extension, squeeze the booty, land it down. Last one, lift. Pull it back forward, 90-90. Land softly. External rotation. Come back into the middle. Slide your heels out enough to sit upright, and now let's just do an isometric hold. External rotation and abduction for 10. Squeeze your booty, try to take the outer knees to the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly relax.